especially along with my vassals, probably do not want to fuck with me right now, so that is fine. So we could vassal them, and they would be okay with that. A conquest of them would be 18 aggressive expansion. So overall, it would be 29 aggressive expansion. We are gonna focus on taxes. I've decided that is where we're gonna go. That should earn us a lot more money. If we go for a full conquest, we will need to start building up a navy to ferry troops to down here, unless we keep this alliance intact. Which I don't think is going to be possible, given that they are currently bordering the conquest that we're going to make. So we may have to just ditch this alliance. Which then adds, you know, even more problems. So it's very much we need to do this. You know, we need to be smart about this. All we have currently is 4 trade ships. Sorry, 4 ships that we can maneuver our fleet with, our navy, our army with. That may be big enough, but I don't think it would be, especially not with the Etruscan issue, because it's going to take too long to get Etruscans syncretic. But if we do start making them syncretic, then the Northern Wars will be a lot easier for us early on, because we will then be the Etruscans will be a religion we are okay with. We have integrated. We have brought to us and said, the Etruscans, they are part of our religion. We accept you. So that could also very well prove extremely important in the future. We will be able to do that no matter what, hopefully with Capua. I do not believe there is a certain population limit, but if there is, taking over this territory would also increase the ability for us for that. And right now, that may be what we need. It would also further our conquest of Campania, giving us the most southern state, and also a state in Sanium Australis. There we go. I am very bad at pronunciation sometimes. I am very bad at pronouncing things. See what I mean? I am just very bad in general sometimes. Though I'd very much like to keep these guys because they seem to have a very big navy. Yeah, they have 8 ships. They both have very big navies. Problem is, though, I don't know if I actually want them as a vassal right now. I don't know if that would be smart. I kind of think, like, what would it be? 24 or 29? We are going to take the risk, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to annex them. Yeah, so we are now going to get, again, for another 10 or so years, we're going to keep our daggers down. And we're going to do what we can. Now, damn it, we are 1 population away. We needed 20 pop. That is that's a massive hit to our stability as a nation. We're going to need that extra stability now. It's imperative that we have it. So unless these regions grow in population, this may have been a bad idea. Again, the Etruscans don't seem to care too much aggressive expansion-wise, but, you know, the fellow Diconcentus, or I'm just going to call them Latin culture group, do. So we need to very much keep that under wraps. It's not something that's going to be too big of an issue, though. Hopefully. You know, it should be something we can, you know, fix and deal with. As long as it doesn't prove immediately threatening to the health of our nation, I don't mind. Well, that was immediately not what we wanted. That was immediately the opposite of what we wanted. As long as we have military access for our ally, we'll be fine. I am actually going to actively improve relations and try and keep this guy on side for now. I think it may be time to, you know, get this guy half autonomous. Though, to be fair, neither of them... Okay, you've made an alliance with those over there. That's fine. You know what? Right now, I'm okay with their alliances. They're not bothering me. Damn it. The one pop away. That is a big sad, as they say. A big sad. That is... I'm actually quite gutted by that, actually. I'm legitimately not very happy that that has happened. That has actually caused us quite a big problem. Shit. I actually do not know what to do right now. I am I'm a little bit upset by that. That is yeah, that kind of ruined my whole you know, get the Etruscans on side, give our morale of armies extra, you know, harmonize, get rid of the religious issues, have them on side and make our life a lot simpler because we cannot convert them. There is not a... The gods do not want us to convert them because if they did, we would have the ability to. And we don't. Shit. Yeah, right now I am very much in the means of I do not know what I want to do right now. And it's not until the archaic period, I believe, that we actually get any unique bonuses. It may even be the classical period when we actually get them. So we're still a few bonuses away, I believe. Which is fine. We've got loads of years of war, you know, loads of years to, you know, quell any issues. It should be fine. I'm just very much in the whole, you know, confused as fuck mentality right now. Well, not confused, but, you know, a little bit salty. Because we need that extra population, but there's no way of migrating population to another zone. It's not as simple as development where you just press a button and get a little bit more development. Do not get me wrong, I wish it was. More than 15 years, that's fine. So it shouldn't be too long. We'll, like, you know, about 20 years and we'll be able to state Campania. It's going to be a lot longer for Sanium, but Sanium we'll join them soon enough. I would very much like to provoke this rebellion, but I do not have a big enough army to do so. I'm also very certain it would occur in the south and not in Capua. Even though, sorry, Capavia. Capavia may be bigger, but it's, yeah, I just don't see it happening there. Unfortunately. It's gonna take us a while to get a core here as well, which is fine. I mean, I'm okay with that taking a while. It doesn't bother me, but it kind of bothers me a little bit. At least the Gallic tribes are, or Celtic tribes, whatever you want to call it. They get the Gauls are not, you know, doing too much. That is the very least a good thing for us. Very good thing. Yeah, straight to Messina. That's going to be probably the only one we can get early on. Control of Hell's Point. It's going to be miles away. Propontis, definitely miles away. Propontis, sorry, not Propontis. And Pillar of Hercules, they're or Heracles are going to be. Actually, it's Hercules? Isn't it? That might be the one. Nope, it's Heracles. It's just saying Hercules because for some reason they're using the Latinization of the Greek hero. That's okay. It's fine. Okay, so we do need a rival. Currently, it's Lucania. I would actually double down on that. That's fine. They are currently 5,000 men strength. We have... So alliance-wise, they are equal, so they shouldn't push. And this is without any of our extra... That's just me and my vassals, not including my alliances. We have maxed out our thing, so I'm actually going to... I'm going to willingly give myself an extra infantry, maybe. Yeah. Another infantry will prove good for us. So right now we are well ahead of schedule. Again, we still haven't protected Rome's northern borders, but it's okay. All we really need to do is get this last Etruscan province in the south of Pompeii. And once we have that, we'll be able to get Etruscan religion completely solidified into the Diconsensus religion. We'll synchronize, and we'll gain ourselves an extra 5% morale, which is really good, especially the earlier you get it. And we'll just, we'll be laughing and we'll be laughing our way home. Okay, so both of these guys we can now make half autonomous. That cost us 50, which is really good. Okay, so we now need to rework on Sabine. So we need to make sure they shut up. Because they've gone back to being rebellious, which is completely understandable. Let's also cancel you there. We don't need you there. Send you a gift again. Getting them close, but we're going to have to actually work on keeping them up, happy now. So we're not going to bother getting these guys because they are currently still allied with my main ally, which is to keep them happy, keep these guys on our side. Because without them being happy, that's gonna cause us problems. We don't want that. We want them on our side at all times. We just didn't want them fraternizing. They are also overall a lot stronger than us because we've had a very bad leader who has currently been leading our armies. So it's very, very upsetting that he is still stuck around this long. Here we go. A 136. I will take another 136 personally. And that gives us a border conquest of 6 now. So we now we get 50% aggressive expansion. So we are currently in the pinnacle of our aggressive expansion. And we will be for the future. We just need to wait now. And we need that aggressive expansion to go down to about 35. You know, somewhere around there. And we'll be golden. Militarily, we're also going to rocket now as well. So as soon as I can, I need to click this off there, so... Okay, we can now make the last court. It's not going to shut the rebels up at all, but that's okay. We will deal with the rebels as and when necessary. We could add you to the state, but I just don't feel like that's necessary. Is autonomy going down? It is. Very slowly, but it's going down. It's not going down here, though. Okay, the Pompeian rebellion is definitely making headway. That's fine. Oh wow, we're actually getting a negative yearly change because of the gift received. That is a problem. That's a I didn't actually realize that. That's a very big problem. Okay, we can deal with that. That's fine. That's dealable. I am very much consider attacking Pompeii just to vassalize them. Ooh, the Cerberus military reform census. Well, someone's put a lot of effort in. I will read this. Cerberus constitution consisted of 2 parts, and the first part was census. The census classified Rome's male citizen population according to status, wealth, and age. Classes were subdivided into groups called century, or centuries, normally of 100 men, further divided into seniores, men aged between 46 and 60, of a suitable age to serve as home guards or city police, and innories, men aged 17 to 45, to serve on the front line troops when required. Adult male citizens were obliged, when called upon, to fulfill military service according to their means, which was supposedly assessed by as a monetary unit A monetary unit that, in the archaic period, represented a particular weight of bronze. A citizen's wealth and class would therefore have defined their position in the civil hierarchies, and up to a point within the military. But despite its apparent military character and its possible origins as the mustering of citizens at citizenry as the arms, the system would have primarily served to determine the voting qualifications and wealth of individual citizens for taxation purposes and the weight of their vote. A good idea. A very good idea, in my opinion, because it gets us closer to the actual reform. Which all that really does is, this is just the, the event for it. Very close, though. We can have 11,000 men, so we're 6,000 men overall and 5,000 men via cap. So we'll get there. I'm assuming these guys will break out in down here in Ceruleum, because that's just, my luck. But we'll wait and see. We will wait and see. You are being conquered by them. That is fine. Not what I want, but I also can't really stop it. So, no debate in Senate. We'll get goods produce modifier going. Might earn us a little bit more money for the period of time that it's active. Babylon has, taken their control of Assyria. Very much what we expected to happen. And very much something, if it didn't happen, I would have been very concerned. Yes, keep getting the tactics. Every tactics we get discipline back. And our infantry gets stronger. And our entire army as a whole gets stronger. I also do apologize if I sound bunged up. I seem to have got a cold. Which is, you can guess it's definitely annoying me. But, it's not something I can really argue with. Census, no change. I don't think we're big enough for change to actually happen, which is unfortunate. But we'll get there. We will get there. I mean, we're doing better than Sparta. I mean, Sparta hasn't even grown. I mean, what the fuck, Sparta? Come on. And Athens is being Athens. I don't really see any change over here. I mean, I've seen change, but I don't see change in the bigger nations. Yeah, it would have been the same as if we took these Etrurian province, would have still been one population off of forming a syncretic religion. Forming a syncretic link between the two religions. Eventually, I will stop spazzing out and I will be able to speak correctly. But until then, it's gonna suck. Okay. What do I want to do? That is a very good question, everyone. Very good. I mean, whoever asked that, 10 out of 10. I very much like this rebellion to hurry up and occur so I can deal with it and we can move on. 38, we're getting very close to me willingly starting another war. Which is very good. I'm looking forward to them starting another war. Okay, so any war against these two will be a bit of a pain, but it's definitely doable. And how much aggressive expansion did you cause? Yeah, basically none, which makes sense. You didn't conquer much. It's okay. Yeah, keeping these guys on site is going to be a little bit of a ball ache because it's still got another year where they're going, their relations with us is going down. It's okay, though. It's completely dealable with. It's not the be-all, end-all. All we need, is to make sure that we take out... Instead of declaring war on Neapolis, we declare war on Pompeii, but we make sure we take Neapolis. Neapolis is going to mean we're going to need a lot of spare room. And if it means we don't conquer Pompeii, we don't conquer Pompeii. Which goes against my whole idea But the very reason we have to do it this way is because we need Neapolis with the littlest problems caused at all. It is an amazing province. It will allow us to have a trade hub in the Carthage trade hub, and finally start pulling in maybe some actual money for trade. Maybe a lot more. But it's imperative to us that we get it. It's very important. And as such, I will make sure we do our best to take it. But the first thing we need to do is, just get there. We have a strategy, and it's a very good one, but we need this rebellion until this rebellion happens and we recover from the rebellion, we can't do much. I would like my professionalism to go up, but I also know that, a general's expensive, and right now, keep continuing to push up the cavalry, shock and fire, and just being generally better is more important. I mean, I could actually, you know what? No. Oh god, he's a great general. We will drill soon. There. Oh yes, the rebellion started on top of us. Perfect. There we go. And we will now start drilling. Because actually, I've just realized as long as we are at our limit, the drilling will go well. I'm actually going to get us another infantry, a little bit of that. And we will be golden. So, while we're taking this break, well, we're not taking a break. While we're just, in this little bit of a downtime, I will quickly mention that if anyone is interested, we do host, or at least I try to host, a weekly multiplayer. At the moment, it's having a little bit of problems because there's only 3 of us, and it's if someone misses, we can't really continue. But if anyone wants to join the Discord, then there is a link on my Twitch somewhere. Go on that and let me know you're interested in playing a weekly multiplayer. We try to play on Saturdays. I am open to playing on a Monday as well, dependent on the players as well. Depending on obviously what the players want to do and are able to do. But if you're interested, the link is down below. Just quickly let me know, and just when you join, look at the rules. Let me know you're interested, and I'll give you the multiplayer role so I know you're wanting to play multiplayer, and we'll go from there. Dwindling armies 1.1 yearly. Let's try and get up to these 7 reforms as quickly as possible. The only problem we have now is this little idiot. And at the end of this year, our relations are start going up quicker, which is great. Aggressive expansion is the biggest killer for us right now. But until we have either a advisor who will help me with improved relations, or, the alternative, we can't do much. So I think what we'll do is we'll get our army professionalism to 11, and then we'll do this war. Because, oh well, I would also like these guys to be happy with me. So, we'll wait until January. In January, we will begin the war against Pompeii. We will take out the Neapolis army first, because I am more scared of their army, I'll be honest. So it's currently just 36 across the board. So we're even aggressive expansion, we are sorted. We're looking very good. So right now, everything is currently going the way we would want it to go. Which is exactly what we, exactly what we want. Right. Yeah, at the moment, we're doing great. Like, there's not much else we can do. I'm very happy with how this is going. Neapolis would have been a good ally, but they're very unfortunate that they're only ally of Pompeii, so we can just fuck up Pompeii and we'll fuck them up too. You are still not loyal to me, you little shit. Oh shit, that military one's wank, but Right now, military is way more important to us. And we just lost our amazing general. So let's hope this 28-year-old is a good he is still a good general. At the end of this month, we will declare war. We may not have our allies' help, vassals' help, but that is okay. As we get more powerful, they get weaker. It doesn't matter. We just need to hope that they do not have a good general. And yes, they ran away. They did exactly... Oh, shit. Wait. You broke my... Oh, no. This is a proper fort. Yeah, your men can help us. This is actually a problem. We're actually going to have to siege here and, you know, waste actual time. I do not want to get them involved.